This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
15.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. James Bradbury up from his corner spot to make the stop. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
63. No touch.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's a 3rd and 10.
73. Tiger swamp. Bang. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Now let's get it. Great. Now let's get it. Hey, 73. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Oh, the speed on display. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 35 yards. Here's Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Great, set.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch. Third down, 3 to go.
Great, set. Hey!
Dotson, the man in motion. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Hey, easy, 63, 60. No touch, set. No touch.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
37-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith.
Delta.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
They'll send him over to the left.
Delta.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Delta, set. Alpha. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Delta.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Delta, set. Hey. Delta.
Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
63. Delta.
Here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Good, set.
Here's Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Delta, set.
34-yard line.
Seventy-three. Tiger swamp.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
Delta.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Great, set. Delta.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready?
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Attack!
Play action here. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He's inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jaden Hicks on the tackle.
Great, set. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti.
Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone. Either way, that offense takes the field on the 1-yard line. He certainly did his job.
And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in. It'll be second down. One more time with Pacheco. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Eagles 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Man in motion is Brown. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Miami.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. Hurts again. That one complete to Brown. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
At the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Hey! 63, 63, 63.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 2nd down, Barkley. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
That's good for Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Great, set.
To throw is Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They go play action with Mahomes. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. A run with Pacheco. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Pacheco. First down and more inside the 20. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Here's Pacheco. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Roll it.
2nd down, goal to go.
Easy.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
They'll run here. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a